Tripping me out right now. FYI. Let's if anyone gets on right now, we're about to start a pranayama and dhyana live stream, some breath work and some meditation, but I'm trying to figure out why why I keep getting an echo. I'll do one thing and fix the echo and then keep it on that same thing and then come back and there's an echo. So, wait a minute. I think I know what might be going on, but let's see, am I even live streaming? Okay, I am. If anyone that's on here right now, I don't think there's an echo, but if anybody sees an echo, can you tell me so that I can try to fix it? But I think it's fixed. So, which means we are good to go. Although last time I thought we started good to go and then there was an echo through an hour-long practice. So again, if you're on and checking this out, please let me know if you hear an echo. We'll get started in just a couple of minutes. Excuse me, kitty. Okay. Trying not to be bummed about this morning's practice having a really obnoxious echo the whole time, so I'm sorry about that. Still trying to sort all this stuff out. It's so weird. I don't know where the audio is even coming from sometimes. Alright. Maybe we have it on wrestling screen. Okay. Hopefully anyone that's on can hear me and there's not some gnarly echo. So I figure we could do a brief meditation and pranayama. No japa today, but we'll do our introductory mantras and then get straight ahead into some pranayama, some breathing exercises. And then from there can sit for some meditation as well. So I will guide us through the various breathing techniques as they come along, and then the meditation will just be sitting quietly. As a reminder to those that don't have a meditation practice or are new to these live streams with me, and the specific times when we're meditating, it's not about getting your mind empty. It's not about stopping your thoughts. It's not about not thinking. It's simply about learning how to pay attention to something other than your thoughts. So the techniques of meditation are essentially and often learning how to do just that, how to pay attention to something other than thinking. Eventually we move so subtly, so it's not just like, okay, well, let me focus on my breath instead of my thoughts. Let me focus on the sound of my breath, on the sensation of touch on the floor, on a visualization of feeling the body being consumed by flames, all these different things. Those are all great. And we'll do plenty of those. But those are also just a gateway to learning how to attune ourselves to what's happening underneath the whole experience of being all the time, which is just the pure vibrating potential of awareness itself. And so when we get to that point of the practice where it is just meditation, don't feel like you need to stop thinking or that's what's supposed to be happening right then. Just simply allow yourself to be as you are. And if your thoughts are busy, fine, notice the thoughts, but then again, we'll direct our attention. In this case, the easiest anchor, the easiest technique is just coming back to the breath. But at first we'll be playing with some breath techniques. So let's make sure we're all going with all of that. For anyone that is on the live stream, if you could just make a comment to make sure that I'm not echoing, so I don't do a whole hour, not that we're going to do this for an hour, doing it 20 minutes or so, but so that we're just not echoing. Figure out. Okay. What's up, Jason? Maybe if you can hear me, if you can let me know if I'm echoing or not, that would be rad. Or anybody that's on right now, if you can just let me know, and then we can get started. I got my timer. I got my very bossy kitty who wants attention. Meditation cushion. And all y'all. As long as we don't have an echo, we should be good to go. I'm not seeing any comments, so I'm not sure where we're at with the whole echo thing. I'm a little nervous now after this morning's class and that big old echo. Silent. I shouldn't be getting those things, but I do. So let's, how do I silence that? Here, turn that off. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to assume that there's no echo since I didn't hear it, but I didn't hear it this morning either when I tried, but I won't really be able to see once we get going because there's not some easy comment system that I've noticed yet with Facebook or things like that. Oh, actually there should be. When I'm streaming on multiple platforms, it doesn't let me see that awesome comment stream, which I'm gonna just have to figure out how to make that work. I don't know, man. As much as I'm all right with technology, technology. All right, well, we're gonna get going then. So find a nice, comfortable seat for yourself. Keep this going. If you have a cat, make sure that she's super pushy and trying to distract you through your whole meditation so you can really strengthen your powers of meditation. If you want to borrow Sita, let me know. I'll rent her out, no problems. Just kidding. Okay. So we will start with our opening mantras. If you're unfamiliar with them, you can find them on my website, yogawithashton.com/OCP. There are PDFs of them there. If not, you're not familiar with them, by all means, just let the mantras wash over you as you close your eyes and settle into your practice. Om Namah Shivaya Satatam Panchakritya Vidayane Chidananda Gana Svatma Paramarthava Basane Om Haum Hum Rim Namah Shivaya Shuklam Baradaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturpujam Prasana Vadanam Dhyayat Sarva Vigno Prashantaye Om Sadashivaya Vidmahe Sahasrakshaya Dhimahi Tano Shambho Prachodayata Om Shri Mahaganapataye Namaha Shri Mahaganapatim Avahayami Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Your hands resting comfortably on your lap or your legs. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall, chin parallel to the floor so we're not slouching and compressed. We're going to start off with a round of Kapalabhati. These are strong, forceful exhalations. You're going to push it out your nose as strong as you can. Let the inhale simply snap back on its own without any effort on your part. Inhale, fill up through the nose, get as full as you can. Exhale out your mouth with a sigh, go as empty as you can. Pause when you get to the bottom, seal your lips. Inhale through your nose about 2/3 of the way full. And exhale, push it out your nose. Let the force of your exhale generate the rebound, which draws the air back in. And then if it's okay with your body, progressively speed up the pace of your breath. Exhale. Inhale, fill up. Brief pause at the top. So you're not closing the throat off, you're just gently pulling the diaphragm down. And then exhale out your mouth with a sigh. Go as empty as you can. Brief pause at the bottom. Seal your lips. Inhale through your nose. Get as full as you can. Once you're full, hold your breath as long as you can and direct your attention to your heart center. Hold your breath there as long as you can without strain. When you're ready to exhale, exhale out your mouth or your nose. Go as empty as you can go. Hold your breath out empty as long as you can without strain. Follow your awareness up from the heart to the crown of your head, or go more subtly to the Dvadashanta, about 3 fists, 12 fingers above the crown of your head. Hold your breath there as long as you can without strain. And just let the breath pour back in. We got a few options on how to do this next breath. First one, the last breath, Kapalabhati, just forceful exhales, pushing out the nose strongly. With our Bhastrika breath, we're going to put just as much emphasis on the inhale as we do the exhale. And we're going to focus on a little bit longer, fuller breaths. Now, if this is new, perhaps we're just breathing in and out this way. If you have a little bit more capacity through the lungs and the rib cage, you can bring your hands to the sides of your body, and we're going to focus this breath a little bit more in the midsection. So when you inhale, you'll notice that your lower ribs actually expand. So if you bring your hands to the lower ribs with your fingers pointing towards the midline, or in the general direction of that midline of your sternum, thumbs on the other sides, you inhale, the hands will go further apart, the ribs will push out. Exhale, you can even use light pressure from your hands to draw the fingers closer together and to gently depress the ribs back down. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, light compression in the mid-sides. So this breath is going to be in and out through the nose. We'll keep this going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Strong inhales and exhales. Begin to take this breath at your own pace. Again, if you're not really working through the midsection, hands can be at your laps, and just keep this breath going a few more rounds on your own. If it's okay and accessible, start to speed up the pace of your breath. Inhale, fill up. Brief pause at the top. Notice all the sensations, maybe some tingly sensations or lightheadedness. Exhale out your mouth to the side, go as empty as you can. Brief pause at the bottom. Again, notice any tingly sensations or bodily sensations. You can release your hands back to your lap or to your legs. Eventually allow your breath to return to normal. Okay. Pick up your right hand. I think this will show as left hand. Normally I mirror, but mirroring with this next breath is just super weird for my brain and cues don't work. So if you're looking and it looks like my left, this is my right. You're gonna pick up your right hand. A few different ways that you can take the mudra for this breath, Nadi Shodhana. You can take your middle and index fingers, bring them to your palm. You're gonna use your pinky and ring finger to block your left nostril and your thumb to block your right. You can also use your thumb and your index finger and your pinky and your ring to block the nostrils and bring your middle finger to your third eye. If you're feeling a little bit more laid back and relaxed and you just want to kind of like do this whole thing with your nose, there's no yoga police, you're not going to get arrested, so ultimately just do what feels right and comfortable for you. I tend to prefer middle and index finger drawn into the palm and working that way. Also, if having your arm lifted up to the nose kind of strains the upper back or collapses you down, you can take your left arm, place it underneath the right armpit, kind of give you a little extra boost underneath the arm. So, find whichever mudra you're going to work with. We're going to start by blocking the left nostril. Hopefully after the last 2 breaths, the nasal passages are a little bit more clear. If you're like me, you might have launched a few boogers on the floor, so we'll clean those up later. Gonna block the left nostril. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale through the right nostril. Plug your nose, hold your breath. Unplug the left nostril, exhale out the left. Hold your breath out empty for a moment. With the left open, inhale through the left nostril. Plug the nose, hold your breath. Unplug the right nostril, exhale out the right nostril. Hold your breath out. If it helps to plug the nose while you're holding it out, that's fine, or you can keep it open, but we're holding the air out of the body. Inhale through the right. Plug the nose, hold at the top. Unplug the left, exhale out the left. Hold the breath out. Inhale through the left. Plug and hold. Unplug the right, exhale out the right. So we're going to continue with this breath. We're going to do it a few rounds on your own, but we're going to start to count the breaths a little more so that you find a particular rhythm. And we're going to stay with a 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 ratio, meaning to say if you're counting to 4 on your inhale, then you hold your breath for 4. Exhale it out on the other nostril for 4, hold it out for 4. Inhale for 4, hold, exhale. The speed matters less because your counting is going to be at your own pace, but the idea is having consistency throughout and that you're getting as full as you can with your inhale. So however long that takes, that's your count, and then hold it that long. And then exhale, get it out, try to keep at that same pace. to get all the way as empty as you can, and then hold it out. And try to find that ratio where you're really emptying and filling up as best you can, as completely as you can, through each rounds of breath, and then holding the breath for that equal amount of time. So we'll continue this just for a couple of minutes on your own. Again, don't worry if you can only hold it for 3 or you're only breathing in for 3, just breathe with a little bit more veracity to kind of find the appropriate time. If you can slow it down nice and slow, that's great as well. We're really helping to balance off both hemispheres of the brain, balancing off the nervous system. This is a wonderful, calming, balancing breath. The first 2 breaths were much more stimulating. So go ahead, as you're ready, begin, plug the left side, inhale with an internal count, that 1-to-1 ratio, and begin. Complete 2 more full rounds at your own pace. A round is when we breathe in through one side, exhale out the other, inhale through that same other side, and exhale out the original side. Once you've completed your rounds on your own, release your hands back to your lap, to your legs. Take a moment. Notice how you feel. Gently anchor your awareness into the experience of your breath. You don't need to breathe a particular way. Allow your breath to be free and natural without any direction or force, and just observing the breath as it moves in and out. Stay simply observing the breath for a few more minutes. Not trying to stop the thoughts or suppress thinking. Simply redirecting the inner light of your attention to the experience of your breath rather than the thoughts, images, and words of the mind. Gently begin to take some deeper breaths. Join us in the closing mantras if that feels aligned or if you're familiar with the mantras. Otherwise, again, just allow the vibrations to wash over you. Om Sarva Vigna Haram Devam Sarva Vigna Vivarjitam Sarva Siddhi Pradattaram Vandeham Gananayakam. Om Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartat Sadike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Om Bhuyah Sayat Pratamilanam Bhuyah Sayat Pratamilanam Bhuyah Sayat Pratamilanam. Gently open your eyes. Make your eyes open. All right. Short little meditation, some breath work. Hope you enjoyed. If you're able to, feel free to join our Patreon community, patreon.com/yoga with Ashton, or you can do a one-time donation if you're able to help support creating more and more of these videos. Which you can find that at yogawithashton.com/donate. Either way, I hope you continue to join us with these live streams and other videos that will be coming out. I hope you all have an amazing day, a present moment. Thanks for being with us. I hope to see you soon. More videos coming today, tomorrow, next day. Hang in there. Hope you're all staying safe. Anugrahitosmi. Thanks, everybody.